How are you, girl? How are you?
I'm okay.
Are you really okay? What's going on?
I'm fine. Let's just say life, guys. Yo, it's been hectic. It's been deep.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chido and this is Chido Starts Up. If you're joining us for the first time, please make sure to click the subscribe button at the bottom of this page. And if you're joining us again, welcome back. I'm sure you recognize the beautiful face next to me. This is Vimbai, my co-founder for YuPlan, and we just thought that we should, come online, give you guys a brief update of how things at YuPlan are going. But first, my last, how are you, girl? How are you?
I'm okay.
Are you really okay? What's going on?
I'm fine. Let's just say life, guys. Yo, it's been hectic. It's been deep. But I'm fine.
And we're gonna get into a bit of that. So I think the last time we spoke, we were sharing with you just our journey as co-founders, as female founders of YuPlan, which is a venue sourcing business based in Zimbabwe. And a lot has happened since then. And do you want to start? Should I?
I think go on.
Okay, so a lot has happened. I think one of the biggest developments is that Vimbai and I started studying our masters. So we are both candidates for the Masters in Commerce and Development Finance from the University of Cape Town. Woohoo! And yes, we're doing the same program in the same cohort. She actually launched me to do it because she was very focused. And she's like, girl, do it too. And then I followed on.
I just thought you were a great fit, so yeah.
Yeah, but I think, one of the things that we didn't think about at the time, right, was obviously the two co-founders are both studying the same thing at the same time.
Assignments are due at the same time. Exams are at the same time.
Yeah, and that has been really challenging. I know definitely there have been blocks of time when we are unavailable. Like if a developer wants to talk to us, if there's a client query, like I can't even be like, Vimbai, can you please take care of this? And she can't even be like, because she understands, we're both in a tough situation. So maybe Vimbai can walk us through, I don't know, what should we have thought about before we did that? Or how could we have planned better so that our business, I don't want to say it suffered, but so that it didn't kind of go through the rough patches that it ended up going through.
Yeah, I think we should have done a lot more to prepare our business for a period where we'd be both unavailable.
Yeah. So,
i.e., probably getting somebody on board who would share the same vision and the same drive and the same kind of CEO mentality. But that's a story for another day because that's very difficult to do. But secondly as well, we should have, I think, spoken about it and maybe had you go to school maybe a year later or me go to school a year later instead of us going to school at the same time. Yeah.
I agree. And I also think, now also in terms of financial contributions and just the resources needed in the business, also that became a bit tight because now our money was going to pay school fees. Oh, guys, I think we're laughing because it's a lot. It's actually not funny, but our money was now going towards school fees, and even everything we're trying to put together is going towards paying our fees. And I know there are times when your business, especially at the early stage that YuPlan is still at, it still needs you to input some resources. So because of that, I know we definitely had to negotiate. So the stuff that we had going on before we started, we had to negotiate and try to work out a payment plan. And stuff we had to just put on hold and think of really innovative ways of making a bit of money. But I definitely know that over the past year that we've been studying, we haven't been gaining as many resources as we were when we weren't studying. But it's not all bad. There have been some benefits to studying. Do you want to share?
I think being open to how, because development finance is about financing for African businesses, right? That normally, do not have the credit history or the normal high investor return expectations. So we've had the opportunity to be able to think about, okay, how can we make ourselves investor ready or attractive to an investor without necessarily bringing the financial part of it. So what kind of impact are we having in our community, and how are we contributing to Zimbabwe as a whole and to global sustainable development? So that made us really think about our business to say, how do we position YuPlan to be a contributor towards SDG goals? And also, through one of our courses called Innovative Finance, we've had the opportunity to then start to think about, okay, what additional sources of revenue can we get for our business, at this present moment? Because sometimes focusing on one stream of revenue as a business is just not enough. So we've been able to open up our minds in that aspect.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And I think it helps that we're both studying, right? So she doesn't have to over-explain things, because I was in the course, so the lecture should have been, but was. I was in the lecture. I've also been studying this stuff. So it's been really helpful to get us to kind of think out the box. And I think also building our network. So Vimbai is our class president. She is the queen bee of the MCOM Development Finance Program. And she's been great at it, but I think one of the benefits of her position is that she's networked with like everyone. And our classmates are from West Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa. There's even some that are out of Africa that are doing this program. And whenever there's anything they need, they go to Vimbai. So I think it's also helped us to network. Obviously, maybe the benefit of those networks, or the tangible benefit, we haven't realized it yet. But I definitely know that when we get to a stage where maybe we want to expand or start prospecting in another region, we have a place to start.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been all bad.
It hasn't been all bad. It's been stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I think that because one of the things I actually thought about when I was thinking about this whole master's thing was, if we fall pregnant at the same time, we're going to go through the exact same thing. So we actually cannot have kids at the same time. And this is stuff that female founders have to think about, right? That you actually just can't disappear from it, especially both of you, because again, when we're not there, nothing really moves. And it's volatile, but it's the reality. So the best way is just to acknowledge it, accept it, and plan for it. So do you have any parting shots for us?
Well, I think we need to tell them why we actually decided to do this thing together. We just said, hey, I mean, if we're in the same class, we can help each other with homework and stuff. But hey, it's been lit.
But no, we have helped each other. I think honestly, I wouldn't have made it without Vimbai and our groups and our discussions. I wouldn't have made it.
So I think definitely us being at the same school, same program, also helped our business in a way, because I can't imagine you having to do a totally different assignment from me, and we both trying to manage things at the same time. So there were benefits to it as well.
And also Vimbai thinks differently to me. So sometimes we'd get like an assignment and maybe we're talking through it, right? The angle she's taken and the angle I've taken are so different, but then they bring us to like a converging, like a great point of convergence, right? And I think it's helped us to then explore different ways of thinking about problems. Again, it's been really beneficial really doing this master's together. And I know even like once we graduate and we've done and other opportunities open up for us, we'll be able to understand that more. I actually think also this master's has helped us build a relationship. So there were very stressful moments when I wouldn't say snap at each other, but you could just sense Kuti, there's stress here, And I think a normal co-founder relationship doesn't really go through that, because again, people don't usually study together, right? But I think going through that, overcoming it, literally having moments I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what this course is, just those vulnerable moments as well, they've helped us to also build our personal relationship as friends, and also just a general understanding, that in as much as we are building YuPlan together, things are going to change along the way. And at times I can't expect her to keep acting the way she acted when she didn't have the responsibilities that she has now, and same for me. So it's been a good transition period, but now it's over. We are like back on fire, right?
Yes, we are. We're not saying that degree's over though.
Coming soon. But I think the most stressful part is over. Like we're done with our exams, we're done with our coursework. Now it's for our dissertation. But I think we're now like also just really ready to get back into building YuPlan. We've got a lot of new ideas as well, from masters, from reading, from other sources as well. And yeah, we're excited. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions for me or Vimbai, you can post them in the comment section below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. And again, stay tuned to YuPlan. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming up.
Thank you. Bye.